This educational kids channel made anywhere from $600 to $10,000 by posting faceless animated videos about various topics. For example, the video about naming fruits has over 48 million views, and this channel still receives massive views, as you can see in this video. Babes, in this video, I'll show you how you can easily and for completely free create animated faceless videos using Canva and some powerful AI tools. And just so you know, this can be applied to any single niche. Alright, let's start. The first thing you need to do is get your ideas. You can go about doing this in two different ways. The first way would be simply coming up with the ideas yourself. The second way is by using Grok or ChatGPT. To use Grok, open your browser and type grok.com. After signing up, come over here and type in your idea. Here's my prompt. I said, give me 20 simple video ideas for kids' educational faceless channel niche, and hit enter. And as you can see, it has gone ahead and given us 20 wonderful ideas. Now that you have your video ideas, the second thing you need to do is come up with the video scripts. And we're going to be using Grok again. Here's what my prompt said. Write me a short script for an educational YouTube video titled Spell the Fruits. The video should include basic fruits like strawberry, orange, and apple. Naming them and how to spell them. Target audience is kids. That's how simple it is to use this prompt. Then hit enter. And now, as you can see, Grok has gone ahead and given me a great script that I could use for my video. So whether you decide to use the Grok script, create your own script, or edit this script to fit your needs better, the choice is totally up to you. Once you have your script, it's time to move on to the next step, which is to create the characters for your animation. We're going to be using Canva. Find the link for Canva in the description below. Now, once on Canva, what you want to do is come on over to this section and then simply do a search for YouTube video and then hit enter. And then once you've done that, you're going to click this one which says create a blank YouTube video. And now it's going to take you to this scene where we can begin creating the character. And I swear to you, this part is super easy, but it's also super fun because you get to be really creative. Since our video is about fruits, I have 3 fruits, strawberry, an apple, and an orange. So the first thing I would need to do is get these elements. To do this, I'd come over to this section where it says elements. Now I'll go ahead and search for the fruits I want. The first one is strawberry. So I do a search for strawberries and then click where it says graphics. And then you could scroll through all these options and choose whichever strawberry that you prefer. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose this one. Now just reduce the size. Next, we're going to search for cartoon legs. We'll pick this one here and we're going to drag to position it just at the bottom end of this strawberry here. Next, we're going to search for cartoon arms and we can pick on that arm there. You're going to bring it here, position it well. Now we need to duplicate this arm. Click on duplicate, bring this other arm to this end, and then click on flip horizontal, then adjust it, place it somewhere there. Next, we're going to make them a bit longer. Come to this other end and we're going to position it to the back. Click here. Now click on layer and select send backwards. Next, come over here to elements again, and we're going to search for a cartoon face. Click on graphics, pick that face, adjust the size, and position it on top of this strawberry like that. Beautiful. This posture looks really good. Now we're going to group all these elements together. So when we move our strawberry around, it moves around together with all the other elements. That's the benefit of grouping your elements. Next, we're going to come over here to this first scene. Over here, click on these 3 dots. Now click on duplicate page. We just moved to the second scene and we have the exact character that we had in the first scene. I will click on this character. Over here, we're going to ungroup the elements. so we can further modify our character. From here, you're going to remove this face. What I would want for the second character is just eyes. Come over here and search for cartoon eyes. Pick on those eyes, reduce the size till you get a good result. I will place her right here. She looks so pretty. Later on in this tutorial, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this character. There is one last thing we need to do to our fruit. As you can see, the legs are both facing opposite directions. You want them to face the same direction, and that'll come in handy when we're going to animate her. So in order to do this, I'm going to click on the legs, and I'm going to crop this leg that looks like it's facing the opposite direction, and you will remain with one leg. Now click on duplicate, drag and place it over there, and now click on position to send the legs to the back of the strawberry. You can see now the legs are hidden right behind the strawberry. Next, I'm going to group all these characters again together. Now click on these three dots and select duplicate page. Click over here to ungroup our character. I will delete this strawberry and bring in another fruit, an orange. We'll head back on over to elements and search for orange. I will pick on this orange here. Now I'm going to reduce the size of our orange to fit this arms and legs posture. Perfect. And you'd want your eyes to come to the front of the orange like that. Reduce the size of the eyes, and our orange is now ready. Let's group all these elements together. I will highlight the elements and click on group. Now click on these three dots here. Click on duplicate page, delete this eyes, and come over here and type cartoon face. This looks like a happy face. I'm going to reduce it just a little. This looks great. Let's group all these elements together. Click on this three dots here. Now click on duplicate page. We'll delete this orange, and over here I will click on elements, and we're going to search for our last fruits. An apple. This green apple looks great. I'll select it. It looks too big. I will drag to reduce the size a little. We'll move our face to the front. Click on layer, then click on bring forward. Now highlight to group all elements together again. Come down over here and click on the three dots again. Click on duplicate page and ungroup all these elements. Delete the face, and we'll bring in our cartoon eyes. Place our eyes right on top of this apple like that. I will adjust it a little. Our character looks good now. I will highlight to group all these elements together, and just like that, within 5 minutes, I had all my characters done. So this is the process you want to do for all of your characters. And now, as you can see, I have all three of my characters done. They are perfect for my kids' educational video. Now it's time to download them. In order to download them, you want to click onto where it says share, and then you're going to click download. And then you don't want to download it as an MP4. So you're going to click onto this and click PNG, and then you're going to go ahead to hit download. All right, our images have now been downloaded. The next step is to animate our images. To do that, we're going to use a tool called Animated Drawings. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Now it's time to bring our characters to life. But don't worry, because the method I'm going to show you guys requires no skills whatsoever, and it's literally done by a few clicks of a button, okay? Now, let's start. Once you launch Animated Drawings, it's going to take you to this page over here where it says Upload Photo. You want to upload the photo of the character with face that we just downloaded from Canva. From here, you want to click Next, and then it's going to take you to this page where you now need to resize your character. I will resize our apple a little and hit Next, and it's going to take you to this page where it has now highlighted our apple. Now you need to make sure that your entire character is actually highlighted like this. If there's a piece of the background in, you can click here to erase it. We don't want to erase this, so I'd click Next. And then from here, you need to adjust the main points on your character. Mine looks great, but if it's a little bit off, then you simply drag on the circle end. You just adjust it properly according to what it's supposed to be. Now, once you've done that, it's time for the magic. Click Next, and voila, our animation is done. You can select the kind of animation that you'd want your character to emulate. just click here. There are different types of animations if you'd want to have jumping animation, funny, or dancing animation. There are quite a number to choose from. I'm going to stick with the jumping one as my first animation. Next, I would want to have an animation that is waving. Click on this character here, and my animation is going to be changed from a jumping to a waving one. This is perfect. Click on these 3 dots, and I'm going to download our second animation. Come down here and we're going to click on Start Over. We'll upload our second character. Let's animate our orange. We'll upload our image and we'll click Next. Click on Next again. Now, confirm that our character looks great. I will click Next and wait for the magic. Our orange has now been animated to a running animation. We'll click here to convert this animation to a waving orange. Can you see that our orange has now been converted from a running to waving animation? This tool is so cool. To export your animation, click over here and click on Download. Now that we have our characters animated, let's move to the next step. Voice. And we'll be using an AI tool called Minimax for this. I have a separate video where I talked about Minimax AI and how to use it. Make sure to check it out. All right, let's start. Once you launch your Minimax, it should look like this. Over here, you can see your credits. They give you 10,000 free credits every month. And over here, you can select your preferred voice. I will come over here and select female. Now I will click where it says age, and I'd select youth. It has given me all the available options. Let's check this one out.
Saying this, but I think you're
not bad. I think this one sounds better.
Hey, what's with that serious face?
We'll use it. Now I will come over here and paste our script. Then I will click here to generate.
Hi friends! Today, we're going to learn how to spell some yummy fruits. Are you ready?
Perfect. Let's generate our second voiceover. But first, let's change the voice. I will use this one. Now I will hit generate.
I am a strawberry. Can you spell strawberry? S-T-R-A-W.
I will paste another script here to generate our third voiceover.
Hello, I am an orange. Spell it with me. Oh.
Perfect. Moving on to the next step, Animated Mouth. Use Adobe Express for this. Link will be in the description, okay? This is what the web page looks like. Now I will come over here and click on Background. Click on Custom Color. Now click on More Colors. Over here, I want a green background. This one looks great. Come back over here and click on Character. We need Mouth Character. I will select this happy mouth. We'll reduce the size a little. Perfect. Now come over here and click on Browse, and we are going to bring in our voiceover from Minimax. Okay, it takes a few minutes to upload while we wait for our animation to process. I want to know what has been your favorite part of this tutorial so far. Let me know in the comments. Okay, back to the tutorial. Our animation is ready. Let's play it.
Hello, I am a strawberry. Can you spell strawberry?
Amazing. I will click here to download. Let's animate another one. We'll click on back over here. Now I'll click on Replace Audio. We'll bring in the second voiceover from Minimax. We'll click here to download it. Click on Back, Replace Audio, Download. This is the process to animate all your audios, so take your time and have fun while you're at it. Okay, let's animate our last character together, but this time I'm going to change our character. Bring in this ticket character here. We'll click on Replace Audio. We're going to bring in voiceover. Okay, all done. Now, download it, and let's move to the next and final step, editing. And we're going to be using Canva again to put everything all together. Now head back over to Canva. Once on Canva, click on Create a Design, and then click on Video, and click on this one, Video Landscape. Over here by the left, we're going to click on Uploads. You remember the characters that we created without the mouth? We're going to upload them and all your other characters. Now, let's put everything all together, and to do that, I'm going to come over here to Element, and I will search for a cartoon garden background, click on Graphic. They are so beautiful, but I'll bring in this one here. Nice. I'm going to right-click it, and I'm going to set the image as background. Next, I'm going to edit this background a lot more. To do that, I'll come over here to Elements. I will click on Elements, and I'm going to search for trees. This one looks good. I will bring it in. We'll place it somewhere there. I need more trees. I will bring in this other tree. This looks good too. I will place it somewhere there. Let's add one more trees. This is perfect. Let's place it somewhere there. Now search for some flowers. Bring in these flowers, place it somewhere there. Let's add one more thing to our design. We'll come back to Elements and search for Smiley Moon. This one looks great. I will select it. We'll highlight to group our elements together. Okay, time to bring in our characters. Come back to Uploads, and I would bring in our first character, which is the character introducing us to this specific lesson. Click on Remove Background. Now I'm going to adjust the size of this character and place our character right in the middle. We'll bring in our remaining animated characters. We'll bring in our dancing and jumping characters. I'll bring in our orange first. Let's reduce the size of this orange a little. Now click here to remove the background. Okay, so let's bring in our apple and strawberry. We'll remove the background from the two characters and place them right here. Perfect. To move to another page, I will click on these three dots. Now I will click on Duplicate Page. As you can see, we now have two pages. I will come over here and delete these characters. Next, I will bring in our first image. Apple will click here to remove the background. Next, I will bring in our animated mouth. I'll bring in the first one. Next, I'll click on Background Remover. Then I'm going to reduce the size. Now drag this mouth and place it on our character. I will reduce the size slightly. Come over here and bring in some text. Let's change this text to Apple. We'll drag and place it on our tree. Perfect. Now click on Effects, and I'm going to give this text a background. This looks better. Let's our text color to red. I will click here to animate our text. This one is perfect. Now I will bring in some apples. I will get this basket of apples. Place them somewhere there. Then search for an apple tree. Place our apple tree somewhere there. Since we're talking about apples, type in apple, then come over here to animate it. Click on Effect and select any effect you like. I like this one. I'm going to reduce the intensity to somewhere there, almost 0. Now click on these three dots. Then click on Duplicate Page. Next, remove this apple here. Remove these characters too. Perfect. Now I'm going to change the text to an orange. We'll click here to bring in our orange image. Now click on Remove the Background. I'm going to place it somewhere right here. Perfect. Let's bring in our mouth for the orange. Reduce the size of this mouth. Now click on Remove Background. I will adjust our text a little bit. Come over here to Elements. Search for an orange tree. Bring that orange tree. Now let's search for basket of oranges. I love this one. Place our basket of oranges somewhere there, then Shift. Now click on the three dots to duplicate page. Lastly, we're going to bring in our strawberry. We'll click here to remove the background. Feel free to do what you think will be good for your kids' video. We'll bring in our strawberry mouth. Click on Remove Background. Now let's place the mouth somewhere there. It looks good. Now highlight the two elements and group them. I will bring in our strawberry trees. Now let's modify our text over there. It's time to spell our fruits. Our video is ready.
Hi friends! Today, we're going to learn how to spell some yummy fruits. Are you ready? Let's go! Hello, I am an apple. Can you spell apple? P-L-E. Apple. Great job. Hello, I am an orange. Spell it with me. N-G-E. Orange. Nice job. Hello. I am a strawberry. Can you spell strawberry? S-T-R-A-W-B-E-R-R-Y. Strawberry. Nice job. That's it for today's Spell the Fruits. We learned how to spell strawberry, apple, and orange. Which fruit is your favorite? Tell us in the comments. Bye, friends!
What do you think? Okay, let's download it. Click on share. Now click on download, and you're going to download it as an MP4 video. Now click download. And that's a wrap, babes. Please give this video a thumbs up if this tutorial was helpful in any way, and subscribe for more easy step-by-step tutorials like this. And check out my other tutorial on creating AI talking avatar. Will you be recreating this video for your kids' Faceless channel? I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.